The review we are doing today are these are my Baffin impacts. Welcome back, everybody. For all you guys that are already subscribed, I know it's been a little while. I had some stuff I had to take care of. Just couldn't get anything really filmed for a little while. And this is a review video for anybody that's looking to stick around for an actual honest review. Gonna be fishing again soon here. Got some days planned out ahead, so make sure you turn on those notifications if you guys are subscribed already. Obviously, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button too while you're at it. The notifications button's a little bell. Put a little infographic up right here for you. And basically what I'm looking to do here is I had somebody comment on one of my ice fishing videos, which was kind of interesting because it's the middle of summer for me. But I'm okay. I'll do a review for ice stuff in the summer if you guys want me to. And I didn't even think about doing one because I had actually had these boots for I think 2 seasons now. Last season I really put them through the works. I was out on the water almost every single day, and by water I mean ice. And the review we are doing today are these are my Baffin impacts. Real simple boot, 2 belt buckles, slip-on, removable liner. Something really nice that you can benefit from whenever you get them wet. But honestly, you just can't get them wet. So I'm gonna go into detail on these things, show you some of the cool features up close, and we'll go to that next. Okay, so pretty much the things that I covered. I'm hoping that most of you will have an understanding. Something that you can do that a lot of people don't understand is, like, right now, well, probably next month. Next month there'll be some sales, and you just got to look around for them, and you can buy these boots sometimes for, I think I got these for half off. I believe they're about $130 boot normally. I think I got them for about $80. Yeah, it was about $80. Obviously I got the plain Jane ones. They come in a bunch of different colors. They have camo. They have pink camo for girls. I think they have one other color for it. Other than that, it's standard black. But I wanted something simple. I don't need them to be fancy and pretty looking. These are my go ice fishing and get stuff done boot. I'm gonna go over this real quick. This is something that a lot of people might like. So if you look at these track patterns, or the tread, you'll see that, like, these go in opposite directions. And I could never figure out, the whole deal behind that, and like how they put these points on the inside and then wedges here. And I wear cleats with mine. I think I wear Catula. Like, they're basically like mountaineering cleats. But that, like I said, I live on the ice, so that's why I do that. But I have forgotten my cleats before and not put them on here, and walked out on glare ice with these, and you would be pretty surprised. I can actually guarantee, if you have a set of ice boots already and you've gone ice fishing and been on glare ice where there's no snow and it's perfectly smooth, you understand how slippery that is. If you were to go from that, like a standard boot that isn't really special, doesn't have any kind of cleats built into it, meaning there's no studs, like no metal in there, and you went to just these, I can guarantee you would notice a grip difference right away, which is kind of cool, because I mean, the fact that you can buy a boot that won't slip on ice, well, it will slip, but it won't do what most boots do and put you on your butt right away. So that's another big benefit of these. Trying to think of what else I really wanted to say about these, just so you guys get a really good in-depth understanding, because this is kind of a video that I would be looking for whenever I buy something new, is I want someone who's actually used the product. Obviously, like I said, I can put videos Any ice video you see, I'll have these on. And I do a lot of ice fishing. It's one of my favorite things to do. I love living on the hard water. I spend as much time on ice as possible because it's very short season for me, and I don't necessarily get to spend a lot of time walking on water, which is just it's an awesome fun thing to do. It's kind of funny talking about it in the middle of summer here. So some of you guys might not like this video. You're enjoying the heat. If you watch my other videos, I actually got heat stroke this season, like early spring, and it's been messing with me ever since. So like anytime it's over like 85, 90, I have a rough day going out there filming. So that's another reason why I haven't put out a bunch of different videos in the last, I think, 2 weeks here. I've been pretty much absent. So I hope this video helps a lot of you guys out. Go out and choose a boot. Like I said, these are the Baffin Impacts, and it's a pretty standard go-to slip-on boot. As far as like, I just thought of something. So as far as like bottom of my foot to where it goes, I'm short. I'm 5'9", but that's how high up the leg they go. So that just gives you an understanding of like, this is like an extra pair of pants. And then that's something I guarantee a bunch of you guys would probably ask that. Anybody that goes ice fishing, I wear a striker suit. So Striker Ice makes float suits, and the zipper, or the pants leg, it zips all the way up your hip, so all the way up the side of your leg. So when I put these on, I can put the snow shield around the base. So yes, that does fit. You can still Velcro it to for the most part. I think one of the Velcros don't fit, but when you go to zip it down, it zips down and it's tight on here. So as big as this is, it still fits around it. I know that's a big thing. A lot of people want to know is my snowsuit going to fit around these? I can't vouch for any of the other ones like Frable or Clam or any of those other ones. I don't know if they will fit around it, so that's just my honest opinion. I know that my Striker suit works with it. So that's a little tip for you guys if you're looking to get a suit and boots. The Striker suit should work with these boots. Okay, so like I was saying, I basically went around and I tried hundreds of boots on. As far as price point to the boot was kind of what sold me on this. I'm not big on going cheap when you want something that functions for you, and considering I live on the water basically, that was something that I needed to make sure that they could hold up to my standards. Now personally, what I do a lot of times is if I'm trying new stuff out on like really putting it through its test, and I want to do a good review for everybody if I'm doing one. So I won't say anything about anything I haven't been playing with for like a year or even 2 years. Like these are 2 seasons old, and something I wanted to show everybody is if you look at the soles of these things, 2 seasons, and I live on the ice like I said, so 2 seasons and they still look pretty much brand new. Now some people are going to be like, well, you don't ever wear them, or maybe you don't go out a lot. If you just look through my ice videos, I think I was on the water a little over 60 days this winter, maybe even more. And I'm in the Midwest, so there's not a whole lot of good ice, ever down here. Well, southern Wisconsin, that makes more sense for everybody. But something else I'd like to go over. Somebody was requesting I walk in some mud and stuff like that. These boots, I can tell you right now, is something that I would do. Usually it's late ice that it happens, where you end up, say you're in warmer climates where the ice gets slushy and melts off and freezes and melts off, freezes. These boots, when they get really wet, what I would do is I would just go home and I would dump warm water over them and rinse them off, and then they would look basically like this. I mean, the last time I used them this season, I was walking through, I think, it was like about a 50-yard beach to get on and off the water. and I don't scrub my boots, I just maintain them. So like what I did with these is, like, you can still see it, there's a little bit of dirt and stuff on there. So I just dumped some warm water on them, and actually at the end of the last day I was out, there was open water next to a boat launch that was going on. I just stuck my foot in the water, you know, swash it around or whatever, get the water on there, rinse it off, pick them up. And like I was saying, the biggest reason I got these is they are slip-on boots. So yeah, let's see if I can. So they got these little tabs, which makes life really easy. This little rim right here, you can step on it really easy. Slides right off. So what a lot of times I would do is I would go to a body of water with like my shoes on, or even another pair of boots. I have like 5-6 different pairs of beat up, just old junky boots that aren't waterproof, aren't worth fishing in, but I just put those on if I'm traveling somewhere. Like I went up to Lake Winnebago. I have a couple videos. I'll put some of those up here if you guys want to see them. What I would go up there is I would drive out on the ice, take my other boots off, and slip these on, which is, you know, that was the nice thing about having these is some people don't like big boots like this. So this is kind of a big clunky boot. I wear a size 8 shoe. Well, not 8, like an 8.5 to 9. It fluctuates depending on obviously what shoes I'm wearing. But I went with a 9 on here, and it fits snug off the bat. It's got a lot of, what do you call it? The insulation and the footbed in the bottom of the shoe is kind of thick. So even me normally wearing like an 8.5 or a 9, 9 on the smaller side, or 8.5 on the smaller side, obviously. It was a little tight at first. I remember when I first got them, they were a little snug. But with a slip-on boot, I wanted it to be that way. So what ended up happening is as you walk in them for, I think it took about a season. I think my first season, they stayed pretty snug. I just had to wear a good sweat wicking sock, which I highly recommend looking for those. There's specific ones you're looking for. That's something I don't know enough about. But I have snowboarding socks that go up to like my knees basically, and they're designed to wick away the sweat, because that's what makes your feet cold. That and lack of circulation. So you wear those with these, and your feet stay nice and dry, and they're warm. These I got the specs up over here. Let me get the. Yeah. So these boots are rated for all the way down to negative 148 degrees Fahrenheit or 100 degrees Celsius. So that's negative 100. I don't care Celsius or Fahrenheit. That's cold. So these guys will always keep you warm. And the best part about them, I can honestly say, is going to be the fact that, like, if you sit in an ice house, like a flip over, or if you fish outside a lot of times boots won't have the proper insulation from the bottom up. They'll be good and warm all over the place, but when you're standing on ice, you're literally on top of an ice cube basically all day. If you're not moving around and creating and generating heat, you'll get a lot of heat loss zapped right out of the bottom of your shoes. So pay attention to that when you're buying boots. That's a really big thing you need to keep your eye on. Alright guys, I hope that helps a bunch of you guys out. Feel free, if you have an ability to translate this video or any of my videos. I'm actually looking for multiple people to come out and help, because my videos do travel around the world, it seems. In my analytics, it looks like I'm covering anywhere between 30 and 40 countries with these. And that's great. I love helping everyone out that wants to get into the sport of fishing. So a big thing I would love to, I would appreciate it greatly, is if you guys can go ahead and get out and look into the ability. I have it set so you guys can add subtitles and translations. So if you guys have the ability to translate these videos and help another person out so they can understand them better, please do. Otherwise, I really hope you guys, like I said, get some benefits from honest ice fisherman's review. I'm not gonna lie about a boot. I don't get paid by Baffin or anything like that. I just, I spent the time. I did the work. I'm just hoping to shorten up that, that learning curve for everybody. Obviously, all products aren't the same for everyone, so they might not be for you, but they're good. Good for me. They're good quality, and I can honestly say, without a doubt, that if you do like them at all, you're gonna love them because they're a great boot. So, all right, so that's all I got for you guys today. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed the video. I'm really hoping it helps a few people out. It'll be really cool to see if you guys do the translations and stuff like that, because it will help more people around the world. Obviously, we're the United States or Canada or whatever isn't the only places on the planet people go ice fishing. So I mean, you got a lot of countries out there that can benefit from using these boots. So I hope you guys help out with that. Like I said, I'll be greatly appreciative of that one. Otherwise, pretty much the only thing I can honestly say is if you like the videos, just remember to